I hear. Hey, he already done told me that stupid shit.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Wilson Seahawks.
He'll be playing by the first half.
All right, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL sends us to the state of Michigan.
Yes, and it's an update. It's an update.
Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnel.
Hey, and they just did an update. You did.
And of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to
go AD went.
As they will match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
No, he gone. Yeah, I told you they just did an update, bitch. He don't play for them. That nigga be playing head up with the rosters online and shit that the game come with. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
On first down, Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. That throw good for 4. It's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you
There goes Thomas Rolls. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Thomas Rolls, 64 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to run
he's cold. He run the no huddle. It's something with no huddle, dog. I promise you. Man, you can't audible out of on no huddle. When a bitch run no huddle, you can't audible. No, you can't. Oh, look at this nigga. This nigga internet just messed up, man. This nigga can't play. That nigga internet trash over there, man. Oh my god. That That bit internet trash.
I'm begging, I want on my 50s in cash. I'm tired of living check to check. I need 20 models. Smiling in my grave, fresh to death. I've been Wu-Tang with a spectral deck. Yeah, I got that. I gotta just get off my chest.
That bit internet trash. Golly. I told him how to hook it up. It's just, you know, it's on the Wi-Fi shit. Man, I ain't finna entertain that shit.
Oh, you lush. What you mean? What you mean? And now I'm just a so what you mean? Hold up. Whoa. What you mean? Don't know what you think. Compare me to adrenaline popping, the blood will be leaking and running. Yeah. I do what I do, I don't care if you like it or love it. Tell all of my I got a new girl.
Man, where the hell this nigga don't win that, man? That nigga scored 1 touchdown and non-existence.
Take it how you want it. I ain't famous like I want it, so I might just throw a hissy fit. Call up Cassie after she broke up with Diddy. Yeah. I told Shorty if she talking, and she gon' call her friends up and we did. Whoa, I ain't in the talking, go chop off your lips. If I ain't in your top 10, go top 4 for bridge. My black boys that knock off your lid. I dot your go pop off, so hop off my. What you mean? I said, what you mean? Listen, I don't trust her.
Alright, send it back to him, man. God damn.
You thought I was finished, you thought it was over. You thought I retired, you thought I was fishing with Kobe. I'm still as ill as considered as one of the coldest. Still a put a partner rapper here like Moses. I'm too straight like a molar roller. Truck soldier, I'm cool with laws and ayatollahs. Rap gods like Klops and Ogre.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Nobody told you. You think broke still. And Bobby Brown about to go get. Paul McCartney, I'm rich. I'm Muhammad Ali, I talk. I'm James Brown about to tear down now. I'm Michael Jackson, some bad gon' get. What you mean?
Oh. That must be his playoff game. Yo. Yeah. What the hell happened? The lights went out or something?
People trying to say I'm on the enemy. Got a code with my dogs, can't get in between. I can give them life, no more energy.
I don't know about all that.
Amen. Spent about 60 on the time, I can't even lie. No way in, no way out, do or die. So on roll, when I roll, must be.
I already sent it.
Amen.
Yeah.
I can't ride Benz, I don't do peace. I beast, I gotta eat. Saber tooth, tiger, diamond tooth teeth. Rockin' right now, won't you compete? I was outside. The way that shake, leave your mouth wide. You need to say grace for you say thanks. Amen. What's left in my life, don't know what's in store. I've been dealing with these blessings that I can't ignore. Putting up the numbers, we ain't keeping score.
Nah, it's the no huddle shit. You can't really do nothing about it.
Run it in our house. Gotta watch. Amen. Amen.
You online?
I don't do sleep. Yeah, trying to see movie. Yeah, we gon' fall through, coming through deep. Amen. Amen. Yeah, packed it from the south, moved it to the west. Ice the logo on the cross, threw it on my neck. Yeah, when I rep the set, gotta stay blessed. Yeah. Amen. Amen. People trying to say I'm on the enemy. Gotta go, can get in between.
I know.
Life, no more energy.
One play though.
Amen.
One play or many. You know what I mean?
Man, what it meant to me. Everybody trying to take the identity. Everybody around me touch
So
my
what?
feet. Sit back while I take on the remedy. I cannot let it get into me. This playing a toll on me meant to me.
Two. They hit him at the same time. That's wrong.
Like the way it sounds, Brody?
That's Madden for you, bro.
Just let me breathe for a minute. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Wilson Seahawks going up against Stafford's Lions.
All right, Larry, first opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Here's Wilson. Oh, the rookie nearly.
Shut up.
Should have had it.
Don't say shit to me. Don't say shit to me.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
You see what?
Right in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Where you going, boo? Lay down. Come on now, don't start now. Hey, Lonnie, what are you doing now? Come on, man.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines.
You ain't got to do shit.
Go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. And a grab made by Doug Baldwin. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. but it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
Now it's Stafford.
Come
To escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
God damn. That's a touchdown.
4th down now.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. He's going to fire one deep. And this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Well, before this next offensive drive gets going, you know, we still have 2 0-6 teams in the NFL, the 49ers and the Browns, and you're looking at me because I know you made a prediction that one of these 2 teams would win this past week.
Yeah, we had the Giants in there going into it as well, right? We had the Giants, 49ers, and Browns, and I predicted that the Browns would be the first to get off the schneid. Instead, it was the Giants. So the Browns looking at me a little crooked eye, aren't they? Like, hey, just leave us alone and let us play. Don't make any more predictions, man.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 3rd down, Wilson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Richardson. The 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. First carry for Thomas Rawls. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
He was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
That's complete. It's Rawls. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Halfback sent in motion. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's going to wind up in there. And that's
what the fuck?
Inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 34 yards. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
First down, Seahawks, Wilson to Baldwin. That's a matchup. Maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. It may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling at the moment.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about. He used to say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad,
no gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Trey Madden taking it in. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff as they'll take over with the ball 1st and 10. They start the drive with Abdullah. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Second down run for Abdullah. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Seven.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Stafford. And he fires one, but incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. So they will go for it. Stafford.
This dump is going to stand.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Oh, we got a second here before this next drive starts. It seems like every week we're talking injuries.
I ain't making go 10 yards. I could have did. I thought it was going to leave get 10.
Last week.
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate because we're talking about some of the most recognizable players in the league. Jameis Winston really coming on as a young quarterback. Trevor Siemian, captain of the Denver Broncos, and won the job for a 2nd year in a row. And, of course, Aaron Rodgers may be the best quarterback in the league. You know, Rodgers probably gone for the season. Winston, I think they could have brought him back, but they were cautious with him and kept him out of the game. And Simeon did play in the second half in their loss to the Giants.
Yeah, that's the good news. 2 of the 3 able to return. Unfortunately for Rodgers, not looking so good. First down, this is Rolls.
Right.
Go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. That play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on
Shit
that
weak, cuz. That shit weak as fuck. That shit weak. That shit so weak, boy. I lock in, boy. I don't look for big plays. I lock the fuck in, you hear?
Versus the tackles there, Charles.
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Not enough.
Right at the 10-yard line. And he'll
Not
get
a fucking
it here
no.
to the 10-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Not enough, bitch. Shut up. Shut up. Shut that shit up. I hear that little gay ass shit, crying and shit. What's wrong with you, nigga?
For a second, we're 6 weeks into the NFL season. Super Bowl predictions. What do you have?
I go back to preseason. We had a little chat about it, and of course we both said, "Hey, let's go out on a limb and pick some wild ones." And of course, that meant you took.
Yeah, I took the Falcons and the Patriots really out on a limb.
Yeah, and I took the Patriots and the Packers. Did the exact same thing. We both kind of went chalk across the board on that one. But now that we're 6 weeks in, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I've got a revision. I'm going to go Browns 49ers.
I love it. Now, it's going to be a bowl.
Yeah.
Maybe not super in this year.
But they're not mathematically eliminated.
No, but
Who do you take it?
Listen, Green Bay now might not have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. He's straight, huh?
New England's struggling on defense. Okay,
He's
we're going to take a little bit of a revision here. Let's go with the Kansas City Chiefs coming out of the AFC and coming out of the NFC. Somehow, defense finds its way through. Seattle struggles their way in and gets it done.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Okay.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So here come the Lions now.
All right, get out your little stupid ass cover. 2 men under. I bet you won't run that shit no more. Yeah, you ain't running that shit no more. Yeah, you ain't running that shit no more. Well, I ain't got to do no fucking out route, boy.
And the slot man goes
that motherfucking plays, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga?
On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Bitch, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Yeah, ain't no, what you mean no tackling? Bitch, I got fucking plays, man.
8 yards on the first down completion.
This thing, he just gonna run one motherfucking play on me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to
what
the 39.
Wrong with you?
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Maybe a little sign of life here offensively, Charles. They get their
Sorry,
first
man.
down. They didn't have any
I swear to God.
And I think what we're seeing is great evidence of
It's terrible, man.
teams, right? Understanding what they like to do. Their best players try and take those away early. So now we're seeing some adjustments, and they end up getting their first down.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Yeah, I won't worry about the pressure. I'm reading.
Second to fit in a stat that you told me. The 3 worst rushing offenses in the NFL this past week, Charles, all had 100-yard runners, and they all got a win.
Yeah, how about the motivation for a couple of them, too? Adrian Peterson going to the Cardinals. He had a lot to prove.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Frank Clark in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Partner, I know the ball security is preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Third and long. It's Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Now the Notre Dame man. This is
Damn, man.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position.
That's fucking dumb. Nobody fucking touching nobody.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
You crazy as hell.
Both teams are ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're
is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That good for 19 at a first down. On first down, Stafford here. And some room to maneuver. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Stafford gives to Abdullah. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. To throw on second down is Stafford. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jaron Reed in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Hey, 22! Big 20, big 20! Set! Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges! Hey! Get away! Hey, 50! 21!
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
Man, dog, you sorry than a bitch. My tight end so sorry. Oh my God. He is terrible. He is terrible. He is terrible. No, you ain't do nothing on that.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's Rawls. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down.
Dog, you gotta stop. You can't do this, dog. I can't play like play the game, dog. Well, I don't play like that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Play the game. All right, dog. You right.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
You right. You right.
On second down, here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 60 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And there are parts of their last
This nigga
drive
force
they'd
you
like
to play
emulate. Of course,
like
they'd like to
cheesy,
forget the
dog. I don't
ending,
even
the
play like this
interception,
no
but they did put together
But I
Charles,
give
a
him
nice
what he
sustained
want.
drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that
Who
matters
talking
is
about a
part two,
screen?
right? Because
I just don't play. I don't play like this.
and finish off the drive.
The screen ain't
It does
shit.
no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. 15 yards through the
I don't
air
even
to
play like
first
this no
down.
more, dog. You just gonna force a nigga. I can't play like this in league. I ain't used to playing like this, but I'm cool.
Don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On first down at Stafford. Out to the flat for Reddick. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. From the 50, Stafford. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Now a play back here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Play fake to Abdullah. It's Stafford. Steps away to his left. Now he'll got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They come out here in the I. From the 4, it's 2nd and goal. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Oh, look at this play call. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Jones.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
They'll try to get the running game going with Rawls. A good move, but not much room to run. Brought down at the 5. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Rolls again. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Oh, I missed his ass.
And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here's John Ryan now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
You went for it on 4th down.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Lions will take over. So out now come the Lions. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They go play action here on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
He wasn't even guarding him.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is
that wasn't Bobby. That wasn't Bobby. No, it wasn't. That was number 50.
Here's Stafford, escaping the pressure right.
Look at
and his throw is incomplete. Golden
that nigga wasn't even looking, dog.
And it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
It ain't that is real. He's playing the computer. You ain't doing no adjustment.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds.
That nigga
so
a bug, man.
That brings up 4th. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the
I knew it was coming. I seen it late.
Well, I'm thinking about
I knew you was
mental
going.
focus, you know? The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true.
I had time.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Damn.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
All right, run it back. Yeah, he won. Alright, I know how to play it now. It's just, you know what I mean? He play cheesy, so you just gotta run same plays and shit. That ain't that. No, it ain't. Yeah. Yeah.
Colors burst on the cars and the jewels. I'm a wanted man. Seats looking like they got a spray tan. When I was without, not a helping hand. I got some guys that throw it back and make me drop the cans. I told Ben Frank just to drop a pin. I could let my fit go to the highest bid. Yes, I might drop in. It all depends. Junior high, I was dreaming of a 10. I'm coming clean though. I mean, not a spec.
No, it wasn't no 28-7. It's gonna lie. 24.
suit. The Buddha left me without breath. I really am a mess. I'm mooching off myself. She be hoping that I take a knee. Yes, I be open to that shrimp life. This is how we live. This is how we exist. Love the kicks and we love the hits. All in the house and I'm reckless. If I sleep.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Wilson Seahawks going up against Rod Taylor Bills.
Larry, we're just about 4
Yeah, I
miles
know.
off the shores of Lake Erie.
I just fucked around and took him lightly.
Orchard Park. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills.
Nah, I got him. I got him now, though. I got him, man. Listen. Listen, dog. He got 2 pick sixes, dog. Really? Come on, man. And then one tip that went right in your hand, dog. You happy about that? All right.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Nice, great.
Here's Thomas Rawls with his first kick.
Fuck you going? Damn right. Fuck you going?
Losing yardage back at the 22.
Come on, man. Get this shit going. I always flip my middle linebacker. Ask anybody that.
Because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's
how you go to the
Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big time penetration, and throw
I
people
know.
for losses.
Now Wilson on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up
Fucking fumble on your motherfucking ass, nigga.
So he can't hang on.
What's wrong with you? I don't want no fucking fumble.
An expression
I want no fumble.
Maybe from you, I don't know, but you're gonna get hit anyways.
I want your ass to know I don't play with your ass no more. But you dead. You heard me?
No chance at all. Way easier
I
said
know.
than done.
To throw is Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
What the fuck?
Inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 78 yards. And the
Damn.
Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I
How the
think
fuck
that
he?
was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's
How am I
15,
safety
30
just get
plays.
burnt like
That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
That's fielded in the end zone.
How fast Lockett is?
As he's taken down right at the 20.
He ain't playing with that bitch he was talking about.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Let's go. On second down, Taylor. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Jones now in motion left. On third down, Taylor. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Taylor hit. He lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Damn, Cuzzo just get off the mic and don't say nothing to nobody.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. That And they'll run it with McCoy. And he won't get there. They
How
stop
they
him
not
a few
blocking,
yards short
dog?
of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On second down, Wilson.
What the fuck this nigga went at?
Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 34 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
Trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
In motion right comes Matthews. Now Taylor to throw on second down. Dancing to his left. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now Taylor. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remaining now on second down. Now Taylor with a draw to McCoy. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game. A nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. In motion left goes Jones. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor.
Damn.
Not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Who the fuck is that?
The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And the Seahawks get ready to try out on the field.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think he was going to come up.
The drive begins with a run by Rawls. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Third and long, it's Wilson. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Now Wilson on 1st down. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. Wilson going to get the Rawls. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Back-to-back running plays, putting him in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? From the gun, it's Wilson. He hits Baldwin right side. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 48. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few 1st downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
On the return, it's Brandon Tate. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times at any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And a big hit there as he runs into a
they
ball
keep.
right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll go with McCoy. And an alley to run. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
So disappointing there for a defensive unit. You hold them to a 4th down in their own territory, you figure you've gotten yourselves off the field, and all of a sudden...
I played a game, though, dog. You can't be mad at me for that. So what? So what? That's why I play the game. So what? So what? It don't matter.
A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, Charles, to switch gears, I know we've both seen what the NFL has done the last decade or so for breast cancer and the research and raising all the money and awareness. They're broadening the scope this year with the American Cancer Society with the Crucial Catch Initiative, and I think they're doing a really good job.
I love what they've done with that because cancer affects just about everyone in our society. But it's all different types. So it's not just breast cancer, which we've done such a great job, and the leagues have done such a great job of illuminating over the years. But now they're saying, hey, a lot of people affected by many different forms of cancer, so they all have a color associated with them as well. So you're seeing a rainbow of colors that people are now saying, hey, let's bring a little more light to this cause as well.
And for more on the Crucial Catch Initiative, you can go to NFL.com/Crucial Catch.
Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Hey, boo boo.
It seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always
what the fuck is up with that fucking play, man?
What you know can work, and finally getting it done.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Matthews, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Come on, man.
Matthews, the receiver, goes in motion left. In motion right comes Matthews. Third and long, it's Taylor.
What the fuck?
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back.
That's why I do match protect, man. They tried me, man. Hey, Popo.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Yeah, where the heck you going, little girl? You can't be kicking like that.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
Okay.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. He decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Shaq Lawson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And this is going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, boo.
So the D-line's going to spread out. On first down, it's Taylor. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Frank Clark in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Taylor now off the bootleg.
God damn, he just came home. Lot, dog. They got like these motherfuckers. All Americans, dog. What the fuck?
In there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Here you go, boo. Here you go. Here you go. I know.
Now it's Taylor. They'll set up the screen here to Tolbert. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again.
I don't know why the hell they keep putting him in on 3rd down.
Take the hit and successfully complete the screen pass.
Tolbert or some
really
shit.
Well done.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision.
They don't, dog.
It doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Going to Rawls on the dump off. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's...
There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
There's Wilson to throw. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit.
This team don't hold their blocks, man. This
and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Yeah, here come the Bills. And
they do that often. They just not holding their block.
Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for
God damn. Look at that.
Get away, and down he goes. Taylor is
They got, and they, boy.
in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
All I can say is keep playing with this team, boy, because, hey, they got this team. I'm watching it.
Taylor now to throw on second down. He'll rifle it, looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off
I ain't
by the
reading.
safety Cam Chancellor.
Just calling
And he's able to
anything,
take
huh?
this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. After the interception, here's Wilson. Steps
Look
away
at
to
this
his
side
left.
bitch here.
And
Man, let the
eventually
ball
taken
go,
down
man.
here. Great coverage downfield. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I got off it.
On second down, here's Wilson. And pressure gets to him again. His second sack now of the afternoon.
Come on, come on. Come on.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for
Come
something
on.
big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now the Bills' offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception.
Hey, boo-boo.
Cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out.
There you go.
I think you are. I don't think
Come on.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Where you trying to go? Come here, Mira. Here. Here. Oh my God, he
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
action with Taylor. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here you go. Come on, lay down. Come on. I know. You want some more to eat?
They got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter. As he'll go for 4th down.
8 months.
Off the play fake. Here's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in. And as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. And fans, a quick reminder from the NFL after nearly a decade of working together in the fight against breast cancer. This year, the NFL
Hey, boo.
Cancer Society,
What's the matter?
to tackle
Hey.
multiple types of cancer, and you can learn more about the expanded Crucial Catch Initiative and access the Defender, a new digital tool that provides personalized tips on reducing your cancer risk at NFL.com. They can't find anywhere to go.
Hey, boo.
Down. Jerry Hughes in there to pick up his second sack.
What's the matter, Amir? Amir, what's the matter, boo?
And the back goes into motion. Now Wilson on 2nd down, escaping the pressure right. They find some open field here. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
To throw is Wilson. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Come on, man. If you don't hit this bitch.
Down at the 44-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Wilson. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Richardson. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule. That if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. And Matthews has it right side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 3rd and 1, it's Taylor. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
This is terrible.
Incomplete.
Perhaps
This
they
is
overthought
terrible.
this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. 10th carry now from McCoy.
Dog, look at this dumbass game, dog. That's dumb.
Might have even
That's
lost a
dumb.
yard. LaShawn McCoy
dumb.
unable to
That's
get to
dumb.
the marker.
They
And
just-
the
they-
Seahawks
they
are
just
gonna
cheat
take
for this
over the
team.
football.
They cheat for this team.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Wilson on first down, being chased out left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Second and 10 now. Wilson. Out to the flat for Lacey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to lead to a third down. They run with a power back. Rawls. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want
Come
to
on,
focus
boo.
on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. After the interception, here's Taylor. And he's got room. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Now Taylor. And he takes a shot on the release as this
Oh,
will
they
be
can't hold.
incomplete.
They can't
He was
hold.
trying to get it to LaShawn.
They can't hold a block for a second, dog.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down,
You're
he's gonna
not.
be nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Left side.
But then you want to
caught
catch
by
that.
Matthews. 23 yards on the play.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. They go play action here on first down.
Yeah.
It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On second down, it's McCoy. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Yeah, once more, strong running.
Hey,
Excellent
baby.
blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Forced out to his left. Powerful running. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Man, who the
It'll
fuck
be
is
second down.
72, dog? Dog, they, what? You're right, who the fuck is that?
Getting late in the fourth now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot,
Come here, boo.
take them back, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
On second down, Taylor. Man open right side, it's the tight end play.
There you go, Popo.
20-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. In the red zone this time.
Hey, girl, why you keep fighting?
From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. He was trying to get it to Andre Holmes that time. And now it's second down.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shoot.
Amira.
You're right. They've had no room to breathe.
Come here.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Second and 10 now. It's Taylor. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. LaShawn McCoy punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Just
They got 72 so souped up.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their
The one that was with the Bucks?
This is a critical onside kick.
Wow.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have.
Man.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.
Yeah, what's the matter?
We saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Wilson wants to throw it. He hits Baldwin right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 43 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting up.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And now out come the Bills. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. And they're going to go soft on the corners. On second down, here's Taylor. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play, 95 yards. Bills cut into the lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this is over. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And now the rookie's free. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Dance into his left. And some room to run now. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
A dump off to Lacey. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
No, you be trying me like I'm a sucker or something.
The football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there.
I really don't.
Jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this. Fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The intended target.
That boy don't like the slant, huh? That boy don't like the slant. That shit easy to lock up, man.
To throw again is Wilson.
Out of bounds.
On the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of
hey, little girl.
is trying to stay behind, while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got to sit back and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
One last shot for Taylor. Being chased out left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Yeah.
Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special.
Come on.
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your